Hey guys, this is Kimise and welcome to Minecraft Skills, where we are going to go through all the basic skills which anybody can master in Minecraft and makes them that much better. Well, first off, we're going to talk about just getting started in the game. So, for instance, if you have no experience playing Minecraft, this is a great place for us to start. Now, if we're doing a single-player world, when you go ahead and start a new world, we go ahead and create a new world just like this. We're going to call this Minecraft Skills. This is all the stuff you need to know. Now, we're going to talk survival primarily here in this game, so let's go ahead and go with it. More world options? We're going to definitely leave the structures on. We're going to leave the type of world on default. Are we going to allow cheats? We're going to allow them just in case we might need them. And do we want a bonus chest? No, we don't want no bonus chest. Let's go. We are in brand new world. So what do you do when you first hop into Minecraft? Well, first thing you need to do, and I'll be honest with you, is you need to just get right on punching a tree, because you have a finite time here in the game to do a couple things. And one of those things is find a bed, or at least hole yourself up. So what are you going to do? Go ahead and first take your one oak log and let's make a crafting station. Okay, there we go. Now, I like to always mark where I spawn at, so I have a general idea of the spawn area. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and make myself a couple quick basic tools, and I'm going to need a couple of oak logs to do that. Now, we'll chop that monstrosity down later, because there's always one rule in Minecraft: don't leave yourself satellite trees and something to hit things with. Alrighty then. So, what is our first mission? First mission is to find two things: food and or a bed. So we need food or a bed. Now, what a great little spawn. So we set up right here in the middle of a forest. We have an ocean biome right here, and we have trees. Now, if you're by an ocean biome, probably one of the easiest foods you can grab is going to be kelp. So let's go ahead and just grab a few pieces of kelp. That way, if our hunger starts getting low, we have options here. Don't forget to get up and breathe while you're underwater, because you can drown easily here in Minecraft. Ooh, look, a bee's nest. Okay, now, second thing you want to do is to be able to eat that food, or really almost any food except for apples, is you are going to need some stone. So let's go ahead and grab some stone, or should we say cobblestone. Notice we got the advancement. And what we want to do here is we want to go ahead and be able to build ourselves a furnace. Furnace is good. Furnace means food. Here we go. Here is the next most important thing that I want to find was sheep. When you kill a sheep, it means two things. On your first day of Minecraft, it means sleep and food. And we need to have 3 wool. So let's go ahead and see if we can find one more sheep to complete the collection. Here's a pro tip right here. Easiest place to find sheep is a plains biome. There we go. 3 sheep. I don't like to kill sheep, so I'm going to leave it at 3. And we are going to go ahead and get started on building shelter and a sustainable amount of food. So there we go. And just like that, smelting some kelp. Kelp, if you notice our hunger bar has gone down around, kelp's not the greatest food in the world, but it's cheap and it's free. It's all out there. So if you're a vegetarian at heart, Minecraft has you covered. Also, I've got raw mutton. So if you're a meat eater at heart, you should be good. Now notice I'm using regular logs right now for fuel because I don't have a better fuel source, but that can easily be adjusted. Now, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and chop up some trees because we need shelter for the night. Here's a great tip. While you're chopping down trees, make sure you gather up all the saplings, all the sticks, and if you're chopping down oak, don't forget to grab those apples. Another great early food source that you don't have to go looking very far from. Okay, it's getting dark, so why did we go ahead and get that wool? Well, because we want a bed. So all you need is 3 oak planks, 3 wools. Of course, you can find this inside your crafting bench. Just turn on what's craftable and you got a bed. Get that bed down, and as long as you do it before it's too late, you should be able to sleep before anything spawns in your area. Okay, as you set up your base camp, you're going to need some sort of storage. So go ahead and make yourself a basic chest. That way you have place to put things such as saplings and extra sticks while you're out chopping your wood for your house. I'm back over here by the stone, so if you don't have time the first day, second day, take a moment, mine some stone. Let's upgrade those tools. Upgrading your tools early in the game is quite a satisfying measure. Plus, if you start off with wood tools, you can always use them to smelt additional things while you're waiting. Okay, so let's talk about a basic house. Now, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll go ahead and they'll just go the quickest common denominator. Boy, check out that stone axe, already working better. Okay, but my opinion is if you have resources, which we do right here, we have wood. Okay, why not take the time to build something that looks good too? So, for instance, what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a log cabin. So, one way you can do a quick log cabin is go ahead and do a crisscross. Now, basically, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and try to make it classic log cabin. It's not a very big house. Again, this is our starter build. This is just where we want to go ahead and hide to be safe at night. Right? Right. But by doing a few details, you have something that will impress your friends and will say, hey, I know what I'm doing. One of the ways to do this is to use these directional blocks. Like, for instance, instead of using planks, which, yeah, planks are a great way to start things off with, we're going to go ahead and just take a little bit of extra time and use logs. Okay, so let me chop a few more logs so we can finish our log cabin. Okay, so here's some first day pro build tips. When you're building your log cabin, try to make one side odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way you can go ahead and put a door right in the center. Makes it very simple to get in and out. Here we go. There we go. Now look, check it out. Also, be aware of other textures. So instead of just using the straight up bark logs, go ahead and strip them for that extra log cabin-y feel. How tall do you need it? It just depends on how much you want to do. Remember, this is going to be your starter house, so this is going to be your initial base of operations until you can collect enough resources to create a reasonable base with storage, as well as having the resources to build something that really super inspires you. When placing doors, there's a couple ways you can place them. Doors will place right in front of you depending on where you stand. So here's an option to upgrade your door. Instead of putting the door right in the front where it's just all flat, go ahead and put some cobblestone below it. That gives you kind of a walk-in area. And then put your door in from the inside. That way, when you walk up to your door, you have an automatic awning. Here we go. Here's some coal. This will make smelting a whole lot easier, a whole lot quicker, and you get to save your wood for building. Also, coal allows you to make torches. When I build houses, I always like to have a foundation. In this case, I use cobble, because cobble is a perfect foundation stone to build any type of house. Here's another tip for you for first day. Look around at the materials on hand, because you might have more variety than you think. Just a little bit on the side of the beach, there is a dark oak forest. Let's go ahead and grab some dark oak logs so that we can add a little bit more diversity to our first house. Here's a hint. When starting your first roof, I like to use slabs. And you can use slabs. You can make wood slabs really quite easy. Slabs are nice because they extend your resources. So instead of using so many blocks, you can create using slabs fairly quickly. One way to make your build elevate itself, use different textures, and also don't be afraid to make a few mistakes. Or should we say add some variety to the build. One way you can add variety to the build is go ahead and add a few extra slabs around the roof. That gives it a little bumpy feel as if it is in the forest. Sometimes you might not like exactly how you build it. Like, for instance, I took those extensions out. I didn't think they looked good, but once I added the cobblestone wall here, it actually turned out really nice. And so now it's the end of day 3, so that is what to do on your first 3 days of Minecraft. Thank you very much, guys. Good night.